You're in the gray. Hey guys, so this is probably going to be an ongoing topic, and it's about when you're undiagnosed or you're dealing with serious illnesses and when to tell potential partners about what's going on. And I've been wondering about doing this in a while. So it was something that my therapist and I actually talked about, because she was like, yeah, it never really dawned on me that that might be discussed and how it would be discussed and when it would be discussed. And from my past couple dates that I've had with different people, I've kind of figured out that it depends on the person, and especially how they're asking about it. People get weird about it, and like I went on one date with one person, and that's all they wanted to talk about, which is weird. Yeah, it spills into everything in my life, and yeah, it's really kind of changing who I am, but I don't want to fucking talk about it all the time. I really don't. So right there, red flag, for me personally. So, also, difficulty about this situation particularly is that, so I met someone, who is amazing and what have you, and really great, but she lives really far away. She's going to school 11 hours from here, from where I live. So not only it's you're feeling each other out kind of thing, but now you have distance, because most times I like to kind of sit down with the person and possibly have a glass of wine with them, or a beer, or a beverage, and be and get pretty intimate with them, put my arm around them or whatever, or just feel it out, and then tell them what's going on. I don't have that option, even though I keep on being I really rather tell you about my curveball, that's why I call it the curveball, with random, in person. But since you live 11 hours from me, I can't do that. So that's my new thing that I've been trying to cope with. I really don't know how, I don't know. I get so antsy about telling people about this stuff, because A, I do really like this person. B, she really likes me. C, she's been great about all my other carnage, with my background and when all that crap else I've gone through. And for me personally, I'm not gonna judge you. That's me. I'm the chupacabra. So I get really apprehensive of telling people, potential partners, people that I really like, or even friends, of being hey, this is what I'm going through, because from my experience for the last year, people are not how I think they would take it. Especially partners, which it's the double-edged sword. It's you really like this person, you want to tell them this entity about you that, it's vital to their relationship, in my eyes, so I would want to know if a partner wants to stick around with me and all that jazz. But then it's kind of why do I have to tell you? I really don't want to tell you. I hate this thing. I have to tell a lot of people. Ugh. But then the other, I guess it's a tri-sword, because it's not just two edges. But the other thing is, how they're going to react. Are they going to react, shitty? Are they... But it's not really shitty, because, I understand there's some people that want to date and be with someone long-term. I can't really afford... I can't be oh, I'm going to live until I'm 65. I could get a diagnosis and be dead next year. I could drop dead in a couple months. So... it's really hard to figure out that stuff. And what I've figured out from the last couple people I've been going on dates with is personal preference, when you're comfortable with it. And if they're asking about it, that's kind of a good sign. Not the weird girl that I was talking about, where she just always just wanted to talk about it. But if they're being hey, you keep on saying stuff is everything okay? It's okay if you don't want to talk about it. There is good verbiage right there. That's okay, maybe I want to talk to you about it. So, so with this person, she's been asking. She's kind of picked up on some stuff. But it's so tough, because I just want to be in person and tell her, but I can't. She's 11 hours away. It's my luck. So So I'm probably going to have to tell her on the phone, which is not something that I really want to do particularly. And I really don't want to be like months down the road and then we like, you know, meet up because our schedules and finances or whatever and be like, oh, by the way, it's been like 8 months, but I have this. Like, I could be potentially long-term illness. I could die, da-da-da. You know, you dating me, like, you know, this is going to be a part of our lives kind of thing. Especially, like, the whole, like, I could be blind, I could be in a wheelchair, stuff. I hate saying that shit. But then I also want a partner who is, like, who's caring and compassionate and doesn't use it against me and doesn't penalize me for it and actually still sees me as the beautiful person that I think I am and strong and ambitious and be like, okay, I don't care. Like, I really want that because that's how I am with people. Like, okay. So, yeah, this is going to be an ongoing thing because I don't know how, I really don't feel comfortable saying it on the phone. I feel like with that kind of level of intimacy about myself, like, especially, like, I don't know, I really would want to do it in person, so I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I do want to tell her, sooner the better, but we'll see about that one. But yeah, it's a little difficult, and I think for most people, I know before when I started really dating, I was like, I'd rather get out in the open, like, be like, this is what I'm going through, if you don't like it, just go, like, just go, and sometimes I will do that, but lately, I've been waiting a little bit more, because I also feel like I don't want to lead with my medical stuff. Like, I don't want to lead with this carnage. Like, I don't want to lead with the gray. Like, you know, I don't even know, like, that's not how I want to go at all. Be like, hi, I'm Suzanne, and I might have this and this and this. Nice to meet you. We don't do that. We don't do that. So, that's why I'm also kind of learning. Therapy taught me that one. So, it's definitely really hard, and if your partner, if your person you're dating is asking and they seem pretty sincere and compassionate about it, you don't actually have to tell them everything either. Like, you know, like, just be like, well, yeah, I'm going through some medical stuff, like, da-da-da, and you can do baby steps. You don't have to be like, wow, this is everything. Because also, like, people like that don't know about it, that's a lot for them to take in. Even though you've been dealing with it a lot, it's really not fair to, like, throw all of it on them. So, yeah, that's the advice I have for you guys. If any of y'all have gone through this kind of stuff, especially with the distance, please comment down below or contact me because I need some advice. I don't know how to do this. Or give me, like, be like, you'll be okay. So, yeah, and that's what I want to talk about in this one. It's probably going to be ongoing about that one, and that's probably about it. So, you're in the gray, and it sucks a lot, but you're in the gray, hang in there, kiddo, and I don't want to survive, I just want to live kind of mentality, and you'll be alright, alright?